Welcome to Nico Cosmica. This is the frequency forecast for October 21st, 2023. Right off the bat, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's change in the air. It is dealing with an Emperor. Might be the strong and silent type, or keeping plans close to his chest. This Emperor might be facing death. The Scythe is facing the Emperor, so he might be ill. He might have been on top of the world and now is facing illness. It could also mean he's facing change. Some money is coming in slowly, or he might be on a pension from the military. Could be a shapeshifter. We're dealing with moon energy. This is not a sudden event, so whatever change is coming might be expected. He might be using deception to get free of a situation. He wants to walk away from an emotional situation, something in which he was a pirate. He stole from others, or he only thought about himself. There might be a new money-making venture, or he has a child who's an earth sign under the age of 18. He's not seeing any more options at home necessarily, either sexual or romantic. Let's see what we have here. 10 of Wands. He either wants to be free of his burdens, or him walking away made him free of the burdens. He may want to be free of this Queen of Wands. She's in the upright energy, and there is stasis. They're both in stagnation. Eight of Pentacles. One of them might have gotten a job or feels like a zombie in their job. They still have a lot of financial possibilities and options. The Hierophant here makes me again feel that the Queen of Wands is married to this Emperor. Both of them are in correct energy. It just looks like one of them wants to walk away. Could also mean that there's voodoo being used. But they're looking at divorce. The Emperor wants to walk away from this situation without causing any sadness. He's tired of give and take, or there's a lack of give and take. He wants out of this web. The home life is not happy. So really, unless we get 10 of Pentacles with legacy, we're not seeing anything that's really there for them to hang on to. There's someone who's using deception, again, with that moon energy. Could be someone wanting to steal something. There could be another male involved who's in his 20s to 30s, whispering sweet nothings. There could also be a older man, also a water sign, who's involved in this. The judge, if they go to court, will be a female. She will be no nonsense, tyrannical. She's not in her power. It could also mean that this Queen of Swords is pulling strings. And that's what it looks like. With this Ace of Cups reversed, she wants the union to end. She might have her eye on the Emperor. Four of Swords, nothing is moving. They're in retirement, but the truth is coming out. So today's overall energy away from the narrative is that people are desiring change, but the change they are desiring may not be the change they actually need. So it's a time to rest on the situation until truths are told. There are unknowns in this situation that have to come out before any movement is made. Let's get a little salt on this situation. It says, get out of your head. So people need to use their intuition and their emotions, not be so stuck in what is good for me based on paper. Simplifying your life is in the reverse. So, and empowerment. This may be where one of the people is ill and or is somehow complicating life. And the other person thinking, if I could just get away from you, life would be so good. So here we have a lack of boundaries is a problem. People are desiring a fresh start, and a fresh start is there, but we do also have that energy of death. It's surrounding an emperor. Death does not need to be physical death. It can, but it also means significant change. And I won't say that it can never be reversed. Death itself is not a state in which you can reverse it into the original state. Most typically, and there's a whole magic behind it, but there are ramifications. And so death must be a continuum. It's a continuum to a new state of being. In this case, nothing is saying that these choices, since they are not life and death, nothing is saying that these transformations couldn't revert back to how they were, but it is showing that someone needs to have cleansing and a new life. It looks like there's a lot of divine feminine energy here, and she needs protection because someone is not showing compassion toward her, or she's not showing it toward herself. In chopping wood, it's really about focusing on the house and the home. In feeling orphaned, one of the two energies, likely the feminine, does not feel like she's getting support. By the book, it means something is technically in this situation being done correctly, but it's just going to throw the people into a loop. Because while they are doing things technically correct or accurate, they're not doing the right thing. Time is not of the essence because right now they're in chaos and conflict. Using manifestation will be important because right now on the horizon is not a new life. It is not, again, the changes that people think they need to make, which is, I need a new life, I need a new this, that, or the other, are not the actual changes needed. There is different change needed first. For the runic oracle, we have horse in reverse. Again, do not move. Do not take action. Something is not known. Let's see. We have the warrior in reverse. Now, we had the warrior come up before in the Spirit Halloween deck with that Knight of Pentacles. It was also a warrior. This could be an ex-military member who's retired, who's the emperor. Doesn't need to be, but or an ex-police officer. Not in my backyard. So the truth is not at home. I'm going to get one more. We have a magnetic North Pole. So do not look at your North node. Look at your South node in this situation. Let's see what we have. For your animal guidance, it's Firefly. This is about new ideas, but I think it's really about illuminating what is not known. For the kindred, I'm going to get a sense of who we might be dealing with if anything pops out. So, we have a human. So the person who is deceiving in this situation is human, or the person causing problems in this situation is a human. They are a fake psychic or a fake tarot reader or a fake witch. So that should give you some indication of who, or a fake spiritualist, fake religious person. They talk out both sides of their mouth. They talk one game and do another. It looks like they come from a hunter line, but you may not know that if you don't know their lineage. And let's see who they're up against. Who is this hunter or human trying to betray? Oh, I came up fast. Let's see what we have here. This says, nope, it's a werewolf. They're trying to betray werewolf. Okay, so there is definitely a werewolf in this reading because we had the werewolf card come up earlier with the moon card in this Spirit Halloween deck. So this is a human who is a fake witch, fake spiritualist, something fake dealing with their spiritual or religious practices. They say one thing, do another, and they are targeting a werewolf. That is for the kindred. Let's see what we have. For your bibliomancy, don't be concerned. Whatever they're trying to do, they're not going to succeed because it's just not meant to be. So, in doing the dice, do not use a lot of force. Don't use threats of violence. This is not a ghost of the past. Right now you can't see the forest through the trees. So you just don't know everything yet. Lots of things are hidden. There's a lack of wisdom. There is magic involved. But it's bringing the people who are doing the magic bad luck. It is someone in your own family tree that they are doing magic against, or it's someone in your tree who's doing the magic. And they are not a wizard. So it looks like this could be more of these fake witches, fake shamans. And it looks like they were trying to do this against a tree, so against a relative. Like typically people will try to target children or spouses. And this is what will show you that they are fake, because it does nothing. Humans think of that logic. They think if I take out your support system, then you have nothing. For a kindred, that will only make them fight even more. And so if the goal of this fake human is to fall at the hands of a werewolf, then going against their tree is probably the smartest thing they could do. It's a suicide mission. But it's a human way of thinking. It identifies you and exposes you as a human immediately when you target spouses or children. It's just a very low-hanging, low vibrational, easy pickings, kind of just the easiest thing they could possibly do. It's just low effort, pathetic, and it's exactly how humans think. And so if you immediately start to say, oh, we'll go after the elderly in their family, or we'll go after the children or the spouse. Yes, that is very predatory thinking. You're picking off the weak and the young and the sick. But it's also showing that you're a scavenger, not a predator. So predators want what is healthy. Scavengers want what is dying. And so if you are a scavenger looking for carrion or roadkill, then of course that's what you're going to go pick off. You are not an apex predator. You are not an alpha. You are nothing but a human opportunist. And your targets expose you for what you are. This again is for the kindred. It says, do not be concerned, but whoever is masquerading, your mask is about to fall off. So that is the frequency for today. I hope you enjoyed and keep on shining. Thank you.